Hello everyone, my name is Shibomi and I will be presenting, my team and I will be presenting to the Northeastern IT's Web Solution team a walk through the process of redesigning the Northeastern Red Eye application. To ensure the improvement in the usability of the existing Red Eye, we started by conducting user interview with a few students who have already used the Red Eye application before, and some of the feedback that we got is that one, the Northeastern Red Eye application does not have enough transparency about estimated time of arrival. There are no guidance or directions to pick up location from on the application. There are no information on the active hours of the application, and the identification verification process is very tiring. To be able to properly address the needs and address these issues, we started by creating a persona. Persona we created is Karina. Her name is Karina Kapoor. She's an international student who just moved to the United States to further her education at Northeastern University. She's an experienced design student who spends most of her time in the design lab on campus. And since she's new to the country, she got herself an apartment close to campus so she can commute easily. Karina would like to take advantage of the ride commuting service that Northeastern offers to students who live nearby but does not find the process smooth sailing. Some of her goals are to find a free and easy way to commute from home to school, to easily book a ride that will pick her up from school and drop her in front of her home. Some of her frustrations are that she's having trouble finding directions from pickup locations on campus. She's not able to get information on what time the commuting service Northeastern offers becomes active. Now, one thing that we noticed is that based on our persona and the findings that we got from the user interviews and the testing of the current application is that the application does not address the needs of the persona or frustrations of the persona, because as someone who's new on campus and the application who some of her personality and traits is that she's not a very sociable person. She's very reserved and doesn't communicate with people properly. She would not be able to ask around on campus for directions to the pickup location, which is the Snell Library, and the application does not provide directions that could help guide her from wherever her location is on campus to the pickup location. So we came up with a newly redesigned prototype that included features that would help improve the usability. And some of the features that we included are pickup location, a fixed pickup location, a direction to pick up location from whatever the current location on campus is, an improved way of identity verification to prevent students from having to line up for verification before boarding the ride. We included notification on the active hours of the Red Eye to keep students more informed, and we were able to successfully conduct a user testing over a newly redesigned prototype. And some of the feedbacks that we got is that one, user is not able to find directions from their current location to the pickup location using the prototype. User thinks that the scan ID page is not needed and can only show the book ride. And some of the users could not tell if they were required to enter the pickup address or not. Based on the feedback that we got on our newly redesigned prototype, we made some improvements, and some of the improvements that we made is that we replaced the scan ID verification page with the student login that would automatically add student information. We added a check-in button on the Ride is Here page that will notify the driver once the student boards the ride. We found a way to make the direction to pick up location button more visible, and we made the buttons more clickable so that users are able to go back and forth between pages. Now, here are some of the updated screens we have based on the feedbacks that we got from our user testing session. Here is the Northeastern Red Eye homepage. Here is the Northeastern login page that was added. So this would eliminate the problem of the scan ID page, where users will probably be having troubles of not having their ID card with them and not being able to board the ride, or not being sure what their NUID number is, hence not being able to board the ride as well. This student logging in with their My Northeastern automatically verifies them as a student and automatically adds their information to the application. Like we mentioned, we added a notification page here. As you can see, it has the information on the active hours of the Red Eye, which is 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. It has a countdown, and it also includes notification for when the application will become active. because based on the feedback that we got, users were having trouble. Users were not sure if the pick application was actually fixed. So we removed the edit button from the pickup location and only added the edit button to the where to, so users would know that this is the only part that requires action. Because we added the login page, we also added the profile page, included more profile page, the inbox. Once you click on the hamburger menu, that would have the student's information on the application. And here we have the set the destination page. And once the students set their destination, they are provided with the list of available rides with the to address the problem of not enough transparency on the estimated time of arrival. We provided students with a list of options on the rides that are near them, so that students will have to be able to choose. And here, once the students chooses and books the ride, it takes them to the page which show here. This page which shows how many minutes away the ride is, and from this page as well, because users were having trouble being able to recognize from our previous prototype in our user testing session, users were having trouble being able to find the direction from their current location to the pickup location. We added the notification you're 2 minutes away from your pickup spot, and once a user clicks on this, it takes them directly to this page, which shows their current location and gives them direction to their pickup location once they click on the start. We also made sure to add this notification in a red and bold color that would be able to attract the attentions of the users. And we also added, finally, the last newly added feature was the check-in that users can click on once they're about to board the ride. That would automatically notify the driver that this particular user has boarded the ride, and the user gets notification once they've successfully checked in. Here we have a video of the revised prototype. Once the user clicks on this and enters their user ID, they log in, they get the notification page. And once they do that, once they click on the hamburger menu, they see the profile page. Once they do that, they can click on the edit button and enter their destination and set their destination. They'll hold on for a few minutes, and the list of available rides and their minutes, how many minutes away shows. And then it takes them to the page that shows them how many minutes away the ride they booked is, and they're also able to properly see how many minutes they're away from their pickup location. On this page, we made a lot of options on how to get from there to the pickup location. Once the user clicks on it and it takes them directs them to the pickup location, they're able to click on it. And then the user moves to the ride is here page, where they have to click on this check-in. And once user is able to successfully check in, they get a notification user has been successfully checked in. Here we also have the link to an interactive user test and revised prototype. Thank you.